Greetings and salutations. Got a little bit of time to get a reading out, so I'm gonna do that. Excuse me. This is going to be Twin Flames in union, reunion, and recognition. Overall energy is fairly important. Bottom line energy is very important. Top row is the feminine, bottom row is the masculine. The overall and bottom line energy deals with both the masculine and feminine. In each row is their separate energies, but it also pertains to each other. Head, that's thoughts, decisions, mentality, ideology. That's the direction you're going, the decisions you're making. Cups are feelings and emotions. All feelings and emotions are just indicators of where you're going mentally. Heart and mind must be aligned with everything that you do. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, you can tell. What are wands? Actions and behavior. Things you've done or things you're doing. Not what you finna do, because it don't mean anything. What you've done has accountability and karma attached to it. What you're doing has accountability and karma attached to it. What you finna do does not. Then you got pentacles. Pentacles are persons, places, and things. Things you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. All pentacles expire. All pentacles are temporary. Let's get with the reading. It's going to be very brisk. Also, I'm doing deals till Sunday, so if you want a $25 reading, extend your life coaching. If you already got life coaching with me for 3 more sessions for $50, you can do that. And first time people who want life coaching, just to try something new instead of just getting readings, you want to book a long, lengthier, multi-session with me, $50, get it while you can. That's just showing love for the first week of season 5 here at LLE Ascension. So let's get with the business. Give me 1 second. Boom. All right. First card in this message, we got the 8 of Pentacles. This deal with both the masculine and the feminine. It's what I've been saying all week. Yes, you in a twin flame situation, but you two got your own separate lives. You had your own lives before you two collided. That's never going to change. So if it's stuff in your life, feminine, you need to take care of it. Because I'm pretty sure the masculine, one twin is accelerating on a life tip. And you'd be surprised. It could be the masculine getting his life together. And feminine really not even at an 8 of Pentacles, but a 7 of Pentacles, which is the Riri card, which is basically crossing T's, dotting I's, tying loose ends to really get your life back on track. Your life is what you make it. You got to have a life in order for your twin flame to be in it. This is your cake. 80% of this whole twin flame situation is having your own life. Cake. Yo, divine masculine is icing on your cake, feminine, so you need to have a cake for your masculine to be a part of it. Masculine's the same. He has to have a life, some type of stability, something to build with you with. Life. It's the most important thing out here. Bottom line energy, we got the 5 of Cups, which is the Hermit card, or emotional isolation, or loneliness. You know, this could be the feeling one has or both has in the process of getting your life together, so your feminine or masculine can be a part of it. You know, when you build on yourself, you need some alone time. You don't tell people what you got going on. You just want to do shit and shock the world, and then put yourself out here post change. So maybe you want to work on yourself. I know that's me. I'm moving back home tomorrow. So me and my twin will be back in the same city and shit, but I know I'm gonna spend at least 6 months on myself, getting my physical health together and getting my wealth together. So when I do come up for air, we can build. Because I still got to get my life on track. Masculine, he's pretty much here already. It's almost like he's waiting on me to cross my T's and dot my I's so we can get with the business. But it's going to be a very solitary life I'm going to have in the next 6 months. I mean, I'm going to see him, we're going to link, stuff like that. But, you know, giving myself some time to really get me together so we can get our shit together. First card is message, feminine. You got the Queen of Swords. It's being 10 toes the fuck down on what mental direction you want to go in. You know, this year, me personally, I'm just using me as an example. Like I say, this year, 2022 is all about health and wealth for me. I've spent the past 5 years getting my self-expression together, this channel, you know, my internal shit together, you know, love, my love life, things of that sort. Love ain't on the top of my list, not this year. Self-expression ain't on the top of my list, not this year. It'll be expressed through my book that I'm putting out this year. But my main focus is health and wealth. I'm 10 toes the fuck down on that mental direction or mental decision that I'm trying to go with myself. I am the divine feminine. A lot of divine feminines are on a similar path. It's like you putting love on the fourth notch because you got health, wealth, love, self-expression. That's the table of life. Eight of Pentacles, life. That's what your life consists of. Some things are more important than others. So health is my number one thing. I ain't sick or nothing, but I've picked up a few pounds since I've been here and I can fucking physically feel it. Wealth. I gotta get my paper up. I gotta get my shit right. You know what I mean? In order for me to do further investments, in order for me to present this book to y'all, in order for me to do a lot of things. Then I'm worried about love and self-expression. So this is really being 10 toes the fuck down on what direction you want to go first. Can't do everything at once. Can't have too many pots on the stove. Start with one dish. Masculine. He's coming to the situation with the 9 of Swords. This is stress. Once again, since a lot of feminines are on their business, tunnel vision, focus on what they need to focus on. And it's almost like I say, in the past 3 weeks, it's been like a role reversal. So a lot of feminines been acting like masculines, and a lot of masculines is acting like feminists. I told you it's a lot of masculines ready to build, ready to get in union, reunion, and recognition, ready to get with you. But it's almost like feminines, you giving out stiff arms or hands. Hold up, wait. We gonna do that. Just let me finish some shit. And by you keeping him at bay, like your masculine used to do you, by you moving in silence, like your masculine used to do with you, it's got him in his head. You know, stressing him the fuck out. What? I'm not good enough anymore. What? Is it somebody else? Because you ain't dealing with me no more. So you got to be dealing with somebody, whoever he mentally telling himself. He could be a she could be a he. You know, I'll be rocking. Masculine just a little too in his head about what you doing or what you might be doing or why you going about things the way you going about. You ain't doing a tit for tat just because he do it, you do it. It's just a switch in roles. So I mean, he's gonna have to learn because you have to learn it feminine. You in regards to yourself personally, you got the 8 of Wands. This is communication. And communication is 80% nonverbal. So what you're saying is only 20% of it. What you're doing is the whole cake, basically. And what you're saying and what you're doing gotta coincide. It gotta be the same shit. So this is expressing you feminine self-expression. This could be self-expression too. So a lot of feminines are working on self-expression. What self-expression is speaking your truth. You know, letting your family, friends, world know who you are, what you want, what direction you going, what you about, and what the fuck you ain't for. That go for family, that go for your divine masculine, that go for everybody. You're being very vocal, okay, about the direction you headed, about what matters, about what doesn't matter anymore. You speaking. You ain't scared to say half the shit you want to say to your masculine anymore, especially veteran twin flames who are past the whole recognition honeymoon phase. You know what I'm saying? This is just keeping it real. You know, you got something to say it. This is you not biting your tongue. This is you saying words that was never said, but this is also you expressing yourself in hopes that your masculine can understand. Masculine in regards to you, feminine, he's got the 2 of Swords. These are options or so-called options. Okay, there's only one right way, and that's up. What's up, Goddess? What's up? What's up, Zion, the 4th and 5th dimension? What's up, this whole Twin Flame Divinity program? You know, the masculine's kind of in limbo. You know, on one end, he wants to go down this path with you, but like I said, his first 2 cards are the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. 9 plus 2, that's the Knight of Swords. What's the Knight of Swords? That's fear. Being mentally discombobulated from what? A 10 of Swords, which is a permanent ending. So the masculine's scared that what y'all had is over with. That how you view him is done. I remember one time my masculine thought I didn't respect him. He thought I didn't respect him. And he told me. He was like, you know, I was hurt when you said something. It was some shit I said. Because I ate the wands. I expressed myself. Fuck you mean? I keep it a buck 50. And I wasn't mad or nothing when I told him whatever the fuck I told him. But it was something in the likes of like, you told me I wasn't shit. Or you told me that I don't know, just the light that I looked at him in, because I look at him in a highlight. He just felt that that highlight that I viewed him in was dimming, or I have no respect for him, or I don't give a fuck about him no more. Some shit like that. And that's far from the truth. But he's in his head. Who rules the heart and mind department? The divine feminine, your masculine is really in his head. And going to this overall and bottom line energy, I feel like the masculine really is embodying this hermit card, this loneliness. He's feeling alone because you ain't really including him in things like you used to. But you got this card, really. You really just trying to get your life together. You really just trying to focus on you, as you should. But yeah, this is so-called options. If you ain't ready to go the right way, which is go up, you got other options. You know what I'm saying? So he's kind of leaning towards the moment. Okay, my feminine don't want to deal with me. Maybe I need to focus on another feminine. Or my twin don't want to do with me no more, which is farthest from the truth. So maybe I need to get me some business. You know, what you doing, feminine, is what your masculine been doing. He's just done with that part. Now you're on that part. He's got to have the same mindset. He's got to have the same understanding that you had, being patient. Not waiting on your masculine, but being patient, working with your masculine. You know, masculine is just in a feminist position, and you don't know how to take it. Basically, feminine. You in regards to the masculine, you got the Eight of Swords. This is a self-imposed prison, false sense of security, um, false sense of entitlement, or a long-standing belief or ideology that needs to be eradicated. But this is also more than anything putting gates and walls up against your heart and mind to keep your heart and mind from getting broke. You know, what you don't want to do, but if you choose to do this, especially with your masculine, do it the right way. And you're doing it the right way. You're doing it the way your masculine did it. See, one thing about you being a chaser the whole time, feminine, when you switch to the runner, you get the smoke that comes from being a runner. You know, when your masculine was running and you was chasing, it was like, what the fuck? You don't want me? We was cool. What happened? I'm still here. I thought we had a connection. What the fuck? You know? But that was him doing this. You know, putting walls and gates up, putting stiff arms against you to kind of keep you at bay. Why? So he can get his shit together. That's the main reason he was running. It's the main reason he was doing all this shit. So now, like I say, roles switched. Feminine, you on this. You know what I mean? But some of you feminines feel entitled to do it. Oh, I had to wait on him. He gonna have to wait on me. I gave him unlimited patience. I gave him time, energy, and resources to do what the fuck he need to do. He gonna have to do the same for me. It ain't tit for tat. It's monkey see, monkey do. Meaning your masculine is doing whatever the fuck you doing. You don't do what your masculine doing. Even though roles are reversing, you still ain't no divine masculine. Feminine, you a feminine. Meaning you do shit different. Okay? You're the master of the heart and mind department. So if you go take a break from your masculine, and I don't mean like separation. Like I said, me and my twin gonna talk. When I get home, hit him up, see what's up. Probably, you know what I'm saying, go out to eat or some shit, or, you know what I'm saying, hit a bar or something, turn up with my man. Definitely gonna hang and shit, but I got shit I gotta do. I do got plans with him, but I ain't gonna get into them plans until, like I say, I get my wealth and my health together. So shit I gotta do. And he's eager to do shit now, and I like that. That's cool in the game, but I got shit I gotta do. Until this shit get done, I gotta keep him at bay. As much as I want to involve him or get cracking on the shit I got planned for him now, it's just like it ain't the right time. Masculine, you in regards to yourself, you are divine masculine. This is you on fire or you being triggered. Usually when you in rare form like this, you either triggered by your divine feminine, she pissing you off, she making you mad, she doing shit that you ain't liking, and you're like, it's like a person that's turning red because they're angry. You red as a motherfucker. You ain't like hostile angry, but it's like, what the fuck? Here I am finally being my true self. Here I am finally going down this path you want me to go down, and now I'm not good enough. Like now you don't want me anymore. Like now things have changed. That's what time does. Time tells. Masculine ain't as patient as you, divine feminine. Masculine ain't as forthcoming or proactive or prepared for this journey the way you are. So the way he's gonna handle it, because he's the king of actions, his actions and behavior is gonna be totally different being the chaser now than it would be for you being the chaser. And you see the difference from you being the runner. You feel a lot of guilt. But if you feel guilt from running, imagine the guilt your masculine felt. This is the energy your masculine needs to be in. This is Superman with his uniform on. This is Bruce Wayne with the Batman uniform on. This is Johnny Blaze on fire. Not Johnny Blaze not on fire. You dig what I'm saying? So masculine's kind of getting triggered by you. Could be the way you ghosting him. Could be the way you keeping him at bay. Whatever it is, like I said, you had to deal with it. He's gonna learn how. He's gonna have to learn how to deal with it. Point blank. Period. On to the future feminine, you got the Four of Cups, which is the world. The world is yours. Everything in it. It's your world. You know what I mean? Make sure you get yours. This ain't nothing but a sign and signal that your world is your world. Your life is your life. What the fuck you want to do or need to do, you gonna do that. You done waiting on other people. You done depending on people. You're done with a lot of shit. And that's the reality. It's like, yo, masculine, hey, I want to build. Hey, what happened? Hey, it's just like, yo, man, I need you to get in touch with reality. You know what I mean? I dealt a lot. I put up with a lot of shit from you. Now you're gonna have to play your role. I'll play my role with you. Play my role. I supported you and all the shit you want to do. I'm gonna need that same support. It's your job to support me anyway. The divine masculine's job is the Two of Wands. That's to support his number one supporter. Who's his number one supporter? The divine feminine. What's your role? Feminine. That's the Three of Wands. Like I say, it's the divine feminine's job to get both the masculine and the feminine and yourself from point A to point C. It's the masculine job to get you from point A to point B, from point B to point C. It's a segment, the way the masculine holds you down, but it's like a acceleration the way the feminine moves. So feminine, you are the leader of the expedition. Divine masculine is like security. You're like Whitney Houston in The Bodyguard. He's like Kevin Costner in The Bodyguard. The Bodyguard. You're Michael Jackson feminine. He's Tito. There wouldn't be no Michael Jackson without the Jackson 5. But where would the Jackson 5 be without Mike? This is a symbiote relationship you two got going on, and you're gonna have to learn how to play your role. And that's all you really telling your masculine. That's all you telling your friends. That's all you telling your family. It's like, look, I'm gonna do what I want to do. I got options. I got opportunity. I'm gonna take advantage of it because this is my world. I want my world to be wealthier. I want my world to be healthier. I want my world to be different. I'm gonna break ancestral curses and shit. It's like, it's your world. Meaning you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. And feminine, do that. Them days of you waiting on people, waiting on your masculine, them days of you being codependent on people or dependent on any fucking body outside yourself, that shit dead. It's your world and you're gonna do what you want to do. Cause you can. Not for tit for tat, not cause your masculine did it, so you doing it, not cause your family did it, so you doing it, not cause your friends did it, so you doing it. Nah, this is cause that's what you want to do. The world is also a temporary space and time, third dimension. It's a temporary space and time where all things expire. Ain't nobody promised tomorrow. The world ain't even promised tomorrow. We can get hit by a comment on some don't look up shit tomorrow and never know it. That's how vulnerable the world is. Just like we're vulnerable as human beings, the world is vulnerable too. So, feminine is just rooted, deep rooted in reality right now. Them days of Disney, them days of fantasy, them days of make believe, them days of hoping and wishing and thinking shit is gonna be cool. That shit dead. You know exactly what your world consists of. You know exactly what the world is. You know exactly what you're capable of, and you're gonna take advantage of the fact that you're living and breathing and can make today the best today it can be to make your tomorrow even better. Final card in this message, masculine. He's got the King of Cups. This is the 1950s, 1960s dad, aka the tough love card. So how is your masculine gonna deal with this whole you gotta do what you gotta do? And you know what I mean? You taking advantage of opportunities. You got to get you straight before you can deal with him or anybody else. He's gonna get on some tough guy shit. You know what? You know, it's cool anyway. I got plans anyway when he don't. You know what? I'm gonna find me some shit to do while you figure what you want to do with me anyway. I'll be okay. I'll be cool. He ain't cool. But he telling you he cool. You know. He lonely as fuck, but playing it off like he having a ball. You know? It's like, yes, things have changed. He does see the change, but he doesn't just see the change, cups. He feels the change. And it's fucking with his emotions. That things aren't the way they were with you before. Nothing stays the same. Everything changes. So he's gonna play you off. You know what I mean? This is like the equivalent of you handle your business, now you ready to deal with your masculine. And you step to him. Like he came at you on some I want to be in union shit. I want us back. I want what we had, all that bullshit, right? It's like soon you do what you gotta do and you come to him like, okay, I'm ready, what's up? And he hits you with the, oh, I got shit I gotta do. He ain't got shit he gotta do. He already finished it. But, you know, trying to flip it on you or just like Danny, he's had the, my masculine, closing this reading out, has the energy of Danny from Greece. When he first seen Sandy, you know what I'm saying? When he first seen her, I forgot the lady T or the T lady or whoever the fuck, Rizzo, I don't know, whoever chick Sandy was with was like, oh yeah, I know him. Like when she touched Danny, Danny turned around and seen Sandy. He was like, Sandy, like, you know what I'm saying? You could tell on his face when he first seen her, you know, what it is. But what he do? He had his homies around. So he played her off like, like, what's up, baby? Like, you know what I mean? Try to hear with that game, try to hear with that cool shit. Like, yo, feminine is past that cool shit. She know who you really are. But on another note, in the real world, when Sandy was telling, I guess, Rizzo about Danny, Rizzo is just like, oh yeah, sound good, but that ain't what the fuck that's not the swag or the sauce he giving out around here, you know? So it's just masculine being on this Danny shit from Greece. This John Travolta shit from Greece, playing it off. You remember how he was trying to join the jocks so he can kind of like get Sandy attention, at least try to go straight, try to stop hanging with his homies and get off this whole car leather club bullshit and try to get on a whole new wave just to impress Sandy and shit. But in reality, Sandy had to do what she had to do. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the movie, when Sandy switched her swag up, you know, not got on Danny level, but just switched her swag up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That really got his attention. That's what I'll be telling the white feminists all the time. It's your world. Do you like a motherfucker. Build your health up, build your wealth up, build up your self-expression, and really get some love with yourself going on. So at the end of the motherfucking movie, when you come back up from air, when you come back up from this hermit shit, you looking like Sandy in Greece at the end of the movie. And look at Danny's face when he seen Sandy at the end of the movie. And what did they do at the end of the movie? These motherfuckers rolled into the sunset in a flying car and shit. Like, that's, you two are gonna be together. And feminine, you know this. Masculine don't know, but he'll figure it out. That's his message that I got. Hope I can be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Please stay tuned for more messages. Deuces.